So tonight we're going to be making two different kinds of curries. One's a mild one and one's a hot one. So the first step is to take your chicken breasts and turn it into something that looks like this. Okay, so now we're going to glad wrap this up and chuck it in the fridge for later.
So the next step is to prep your vegetables. On this first plate, we have onions chopped into cubes about this big. Next you have the garlic, 2 cloves each in separate piles because we're making 2 dishes into small little particles. Next we had a habanero chili and did the same thing except it's in one pile.
So make up your spice mix and halve it, and then put a fry pan on a medium heat and let it heat up. So now we add the cashews to roast them for 2 minutes, stirring constantly until they're a golden brown.
After roasting the cashews for 2 minutes, we're going to have to put the spice mix in and stir constantly for 1 minute to release the aromatics.
After you've roasted the cashews and the spices, set aside in a bowl for later on. So go ahead and repeat the process for the other cashews and spice mix for the second dish.
Here are the roasted cashews and the spice mix for both of the dishes.
For the mild dish, add the cashews spice mix, your garlic and yogurt to a blender and then puree it.
Put your puree into a bowl and mix half the chicken with it. Then glad wrap it, put it in the fridge for 1 hour.
For the hot curry, the puree is exactly the same except with the addition of the chili. So we've added the cashews and spice mix, 400 grams of yogurt and garlic and chili.
Do the exact same thing with the other dish, but make sure you label it so you don't get mixed up on what's what.
When your chicken mixture has finished marinating in the fridge, heat up a pan to a little bit over half and add 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. Heat up another pan for the hot curry and add 2 tablespoons of sesame oil to that one also.
The next step is to cook the onions for 4 minutes. Do the same thing and cook the onions for 4 minutes as well.
The next step is to add the chicken mix to the pan for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes has elapsed, the next job to do is to add half a cup of water and a 400 gram can of crushed tomatoes to each dish. Mix well, bring to the boil and then simmer for 25 minutes. Do this for both dishes. So after 25 minutes of reduction, your meal should look like this. Now it's time to add the cream. We'll put the cream in, we'll stir it and we'll saute for around 10 minutes until the sauce reduces and thickens. While the sauce is reducing, now's a good time to get your water ready for the basmati rice. A very good tip is to add some salt, about 1.5 teaspoons or 4 good shakes of a shaker. Another good trick when you're boiling rice is to boil a jug of water to top it up with. So add your rice to the boiling water, bring it to the boil and then simmer for 25 minutes. 25 minutes is for basmati. I'll follow the directions on the packet, but these were the directions for mine. Once the rice is almost ready, it's time for the naan bread. These ones were garlic naan breads and they took about 30 seconds each in the microwave. And here's the finished product. Goes very well with naan bread.